Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I am back with another Dollar Tree haul. I literally just posted one the other day. I went to all my Dollar Trees on Monday and then yesterday was Thursday and I went back and found a bunch more makeup, which is always exciting. So I've finally found some things I've been seeing like on TikTok and Reels and all that kind of thing. So I'm super excited to share them with you today. And also while I was out and about, I made a quick stop into Five Below and I just picked up, I think like 2 or 3 items there. So I'll share those with you as well. So of course, if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, I'm basically a bargain beauty channel. What I mean by that is I like to do a lot of the same fun content that other channels do. I just like to try to keep it at a bargain price point, so the closer to $1, the better. And of course, it leads me to doing a lot of Dollar Tree hauls. So if that sounds like your thing, you are definitely in the right place. And I just cut some bangs today. I've been meaning to actually cut bangs since I went blonde and just got around to doing it today. So I'm still kind of trying to get used to them a little bit. So you have to excuse me. But anyways, I'll have related content down below in the description box. Definitely check out some of my other content, especially if you're new, and see what we've been doing here for the last several years. Without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So first, Five Below. Like I said, I only got like 3 items at Five Below, but I did want to share them with you. So I thought that this was an interesting product, so I decided to pick them up just to try them out. These were $2. You get 30 of these makeup brush wipes. They're supposed to remove dirt and oil from your brushes and kind of create a flawless application. So wanted to give these a try. Let me know if you've tried these or have seen these. I will definitely let you know what I think when I try them. Then I got a couple little makeup items. So this here is the Smoke and Mirrors brand. This is their Blissful Glow Duo. And what you get is a liquid blush and a liquid highlighter. And this was $3, so each item was $1.50. Then I also got the W7 Cheeky Dip Liquid Bronzer. This is a popular dupe brand. They also had blushes, I believe, but I didn't get the blush because I picked this up. So let's go ahead and open things up. Let me know what this is a dupe for. Kind of looks like something from like Fenty, but I'm not really sure. Definitely let me know if you know. It looks very high-end. The packaging looks like something you would get in Sephora. Oh wow, interesting. So I'm gonna shake it up because it just feels like the right thing to do. So look at this applicator, you guys. That's kind of interesting. And it's a big sponge tip. So there is the shade. That's really nice. That looks like it's not too warm. That looks like it's gonna be a beautiful shade. Super excited to try that in a testing new bargain makeup video. And then of course we'll swatch the duo as well. These kind of look like dupes for like Rare Beauty, sorta. Again, the packaging is really nice. I wonder if this is gonna be the same kind of thing. Oh no, so it's just got like your regular doe foot. That is the blush. And best I could tell, they had 1 shade of these. I don't know that they had a second shade. So before I blend them, there are the shades. Blush is very pigmented. It looks to be really pretty smooth. It doesn't really seem to go on patchy. Of course, we'll test it and see for sure. The highlighter has a little bit of chunky glitter in it, but it's beautiful though nonetheless. So there they are, blended out just a little bit. I could have done a better job with the blush. Super fun. Definitely excited to try these soon. So a couple items to get out of the way from Dollar Tree that are kind of like skincare items. So y'all, I hauled this like earlier in the year, either that or late last year, and really liked it. It's the Extra Care Active Hands Cream, and it's a dupe for the O'Keeffe's Working Hands, the original that comes in the tub. I'm about to use up the one that I have. So it's nice, it comes sealed. It's a very rich cream. It's not greasy. So yeah, like I said, I really like this. I'm a big fan of the O'Keeffe's Working Hands in general. I buy the CVS equivalent to it, but I buy it in the tube. Eventually, I'm sure this brand will probably make a tube version as well, but the one here in the tub is really nice when your hands are like extra dry. So yeah, restocked on that. Then they had this set of hand creams. This is from the Spa Luxury brand. It's a limited edition, and of course, these are supposed to be dupes for like Sol de Janeiro. Of course, the Spa Luxury has the body butter. So this is pistachio and caramel scent, and then orchid and sandalwood. Of course, I will try these and I'll let you know what I think of them in a future video, but here is the packaging. I do love me a good hand cream. I go through a lot of hand cream. It smells just like the body butter. It's just a very light scent. It seems to be a pretty rich cream. It doesn't really seem greasy, but it's a much richer cream than I would have thought. Then we get the Brazilian Orchid. It's got orchid and sandalwood scent. I'm sure this is a dupe for one of the other scents. Smells really nice. Very, very light scent. So yeah, I was definitely intrigued and wanted to pick them up and give them a try because I can always use hand cream. And then they had a few different like fall and kind of cozy scents. I decided to pick this one up. This is the Spa Luxury brand. This is their Pumpkin Chai Latte body lotion. It's a limited edition, and I kind of took a quick little like sniff in the store, and I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be similar to my Hemp's, I think it's pumpkin and chai latte body lotion that I get. It really does smell a lot like it. It's definitely cozy scented, and it's, you know, it's pretty heavily scented too. So this is the lotion I'm kind of thinking it might be a dupe for, and this is a staple. I've always got backups of this. It's something that I wear in the cooler months, but I think that's probably supposed to be a dupe for that. And like I said, it might not be as strong smelling or long lasting, but for $1.25, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. So yeah, I will definitely let you know what I think in a future product review video. So now on to the makeup, y'all. Then my stores were finally stocked up with the entire Dermasil Drunk Elephant dupes. So you guys know I picked up the cream the other day, and I decided to go ahead and pick up the cleanser. This is the Melon Jelly Cleanser. It's sulfate free. It's supposed to purify and smooth. You get a really big container. It's a 5-ounce container. I do love Dermasil comes with these little things on them. And generally all of Dermasil's products are fragrance free. This one here is no exception. It does seem to have like a fruit extract in it, which I've learned can irritate some people's skin, but it's just a very, very jelly-like consistency. And I'm excited to give it a try. You know I love trying a cleanser especially. Then this is the face serum oil. Apparently it's got virgin marula ceramides. It's supposed to smooth and restore. Again, it's supposed to be fragrance free. And I've not really used a face oil very much. Seems to be very light. Doesn't seem to be greasy at all. Like, it doesn't really feel like what I expected an oil to feel like. So if you're afraid of it being an oil, it says it's a face serum oil. Has a little bit of a sticky texture, so I'll definitely, of course, you know, try them and let you know in a future skincare review video what I think. I also picked up the Hydra Serum. It's got blueberry extract, ceramides, provitamin B5. It's supposed to hydrate and illuminate, and I wanted to give it a try. I like the packaging. I like the pump bottle. Again, fragrance free. This feels very, very very luscious, really. It feels like it's gonna be very, very hydrating. I'll definitely try it out for a while and let you know what I think. This last skincare item here, I was really excited to find. This is the Global Beauty Care Turmeric Face Milk. It's supposed to brighten and nourish. So it comes in, you know, these glass dropper bottles like their products do. It's got hyaluronic acid, ceramides. Doesn't seem to have fragrance in it. And of course, it's got like this milky texture to it. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's just kind of a serum. I will definitely try it out and see how it makes my skin look and feel, and definitely let you know. So y'all, this here is all makeup. I found literally almost all of the things. So the first thing I found, I don't know how I found it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. So y'all, I found this, and I think it sincerely got lost in the mix. Like, I don't know that these are still being sold, but my store had one. And I'm talking about the Colormates eyeshadow palette. This is in Tropical Fusion, you guys. You guys remember these? They used to sell these like all the time at Dollar Tree. Like I said, I think this one here was just kind of like at my store very, very randomly. There's all the shades. I really like the little packaging. I never got to try these because they kind of went away when I first started my channel. So there's some swatch that kind of did them on an awkward part of my hand. Pretty shimmery. They're not quite like metallic, but they're pretty shimmery. And I love that you've got these kind of cool tone blues. Then you've got your kind of mint green colors. And then you've got your neutral shades here in the middle. So yeah, let me know like the last time you saw one of these at your Dollar Tree. I was shook. I just had to pick it up. Like I said, I think it kind of, the packaging looks a little old, so I think it kind of got lost in the mix and just is left over from God knows when. Like, it's a dinosaur, like a Dollar Tree dinosaur. The thing I picked up was the La Mercerie Stunning Satin Lip Tint. It's supposed to have a velvety matte texture, Smooth and Creamy Formula. And doesn't really have a shade name on it. I'm assuming it's like a reddish shade or like a berry. I still haven't gotten the big Le Mercerie display yet. I'm still waiting on that at my Dollar Trees. The packaging is really, really nice. All of this still here too is $1.25. Everything you're looking at, I've got my receipts here. Everything in this haul is $1.25. So it's a twist off and it's like a liquid lipstick. Ooh. Oh wow, that's like a, oh wow, that is like a deep, deep red right there. I'm definitely excited to try this out. I definitely like the little container. I think that's just super, super neat. It just feels like it's more than $1.25. It does not feel like Dollar Tree makeup, or at least what we used to think Dollar Tree makeup was like. So excited to try that, and my stores had 2 of the LA Colors displays, the one that's like the eye and lip bar, the new one, not the one from last year, and they also had the pumpkin spice, the fall display as well. And they were both fully stocked when I went, so I could choose from anything I wanted. So I think they had 5 shadow sticks. I just picked up 4 of them. Picked up Fairy Tale and Sweeter Than Pink, and I picked up Grace and Endgame. So of course we're gonna give these a little quick swatch. Here are these 2 right here. Not sure how I feel about those, color-wise. We will just have to see and try them. And here are these 2 here. The pink one is on the bottom, but it's got kind of a purple shift, so on my camera it looks very purpley. And of course these are shimmery. So we will definitely be trying these out. Let me know what you think. I'm always a little bit skeptical with eye crayons, but nonetheless, I do like to try them from time to time. I only had those ones that they came out with earlier in the year, and I really liked those. Those were really nice in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not generally like an eyeshadow stick person, but we will definitely test them out soon. The thing I was most excited to find was the eye topper. This is in Superstar, and it just has this beautiful, shifty, pearly shade. It's got like a purple kind of shift to it. It's sheer, so it really is like a true topper, or should be. And you know, I love their liquid products, so let's kind of give it a try. Oh yeah, I can see where it's, so it's not gonna come out like white. It's gonna add like a purple shimmer to your shadows. Look at that, that looks gorgeous. Super excited to try that out because I think that's just gonna add a beautiful effect to any eyeshadow. Then I got this eyeliner, and I was thinking I could also use this as a lip liner because it's in burgundy. The shade is better than burgundy. So it says it glides on smooth. They had, you know, I think they had black and some other colors, but I thought this was kind of a different shade, and I liked it better than I liked the shades of the lip liner. So like I said, maybe this will be a better lip liner than their actual lip liners. But I also thought it'd be a pretty shade for lining my eyes as well. So we will definitely try that out. So they had some lip crayons and lip glosses as well, and I just kind of got 1 lip crayon and 1 lip gloss. So this here is the shade Gorgeous. It's supposed to give your lips a full and defined look. We will see. And the lip gloss, it's supposed to be a plumping lip gloss, and it says it has a cooling effect. This is in the shade Reckless. There's the lip crayon. Not really sure I'm gonna love the shade. Again, I'm just so weird with lip shades anymore. And this is the gloss. So the gloss, just so you know, it's gonna be a very sheer color. So it looks a little scary, but this is what it looks like in the tube. But this is what the gloss looks like swatched. So not as pigmented and dark as it seems to be in the tube. So we will definitely try those soon. And then last and certainly not least, I found the pumpkin spice fall line. And I bought several items from this collection as well. And like I said, mine was fully stocked, so I had everything to choose from. So they had, I think, 3 or 4 blushes. I picked up just 1 shade because I have so much blush. This one here is the shade Hello Y'all. They had one that was a little bit more pink. They had one that was deeper, like kind of like a burgundy shade. I think they may have had 1 more. LA Colors has been giving us some fun packaging this year. Between these here, they're like the hearts, and then their cat line from earlier in the year. When they've done it really well. And you know I love LA Colors blushes. I'm sure this one here is no exception. This is kind of a different shade too. That's why I picked this one up. Look at that, it's kind of like the shade Creamsicle, except it doesn't have the slight shimmer that Creamsicle has. I think that's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Super excited to try that. Then this here, I was intrigued. This is their Duo eyeliner. This is in Latte Love. So it's a dual-ended eye pencil. It's got brown on one side and black on the other, which if it's decent, it'll be great for travel. So there's some swatches. It seems to be pretty pigmented. And so I'll definitely be excited to give this a try because you know LA Colors liners can be kind of hit and miss. So super excited to try this one. Then I got a liquid eyeliner. They had a black one. I can't remember if they had another shade. I went ahead and got a brown one. This is in the shade Fallen for Brown. And generally I really like their liquid liners. I like the shade of their packaging. So there's the shade right there. Definitely excited to give it a try. The felt tip pen part of it seems to be a little stiff, so we'll see if that works in our favor or not. Then they had some lip products. I just picked up one lip gloss, but they had a couple different shades. This is the shade Sweater Weather. Of course, the packaging is super cute. It's kind of a interesting scent. I can't really place it. I don't know if it's like pumpkin-y or not. I guess I'll know when I give it a try. It seems to be really creamy. The shade looks really nice. Looks nice and pigmented. It looks like it goes on real smooth, so we'll definitely try it soon. Then last but certainly not least, their eyeshadow palettes. They have 3, of course, bought all 3. We've got Pumpkin Spice, we got Sugar and Spice, then we've got Everything Nice. So this here is Sugar and Spice, and of course we're gonna swatch them. So there are the swatches of that one. This here is Everything Nice, kind of a pink color story. That one's really pretty. And this is Pumpkin Spice. And there are those swatches. So super excited to test this makeup in future testing new Dollar Tree makeup videos. Of course, luckily this is gonna be more than one video because I do have a lot of products to get through. And between what I also found the other day, I've got definitely got quite a bit of new makeup to test out, which is great because we all know it's been a little bit thin this year. So of course, as always, you know, I love talking to you all. Let me know what you've seen at your Dollar Tree. Like I said, I have not yet seen the big La Mercerie display, and I'm still looking for some other LA Colors stuff I've been seeing on TikTok and Reels and all that kind of thing. But definitely let me know what you found. You know I enjoy talking to you all. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd like this video, and also hype it if you feel so inclined. All that helps me and my channel out so much. Definitely check out related content down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.